Hey VAT, this video walks you through how to make a radial design in Photoshop. So we are moving into the radial design unit, which will bring us into Illustrator eventually. But for now, first step is to create a radial design in Photoshop. In class, we looked up what a radial design is and isn't. If you don't know, you might want to do that yourself. But we're going to start by opening. So File, Open, our less is more 4 in Photoshop. From here, you're going to go to Image Size, and you're going to just memorize this number for about 90 seconds. Cancel that. You're going to open a new file. So File, New. You're going to name it Radial. If you don't have these settings here, just go to Print. And then right here, you can go Radial. We are going to make sure this number is that number we just memorized. Mine was 300, so I'm good. Make sure this has inches. We're going to make a new file that's 6 by 6 inches and hit OK. We're going to File, Place, Embedded, which you already know how to do. Your less is more number 4. And no matter what size it is, I want you to make sure you hold down Shift and scale it down and tuck it into the top left corner. How small it is kind of your choice, but you're kind of guesstimating that you could fit another one here, another one here, another one here. If it is too small, that's okay, probably preferred. So hit Enter. Make sure you're on the Move tool, hold down Alt, which gives you a double arrow. See the difference there? Double arrow. With that, holding Alt, you click and hold and drag to the right and get a duplicate. In your Layers palette, you'll see it's making duplicate layers. Alt, drag, hold down Alt, Alt, drag. So you have a 4-panel design here. They're all touching, and if you have white space here, that's no problem. We go to the Crop tool. We make sure we're at 1:1 square, and we just tuck that in so that we have, oh, here we go. Tuck that in. All right, mine is being funky. There we go. Tuck that in so it's a square, and you're cutting out the white space by hitting Enter. Now, Move tool again. We're going to rotate and move around these tiles so that we have a design that is coming from the center. That's a radial design. So follow me, and then you can play around with yours. I'm going to click on the right-hand top tile. I'm going to go to Edit, Transform. I'm going to limit myself to these flip buttons at first. I'm going to first flip horizontal, and you'll see a mirror image happening here. Bottom left tile, click it, Edit, Transform. Flip vertical. Bottom right tile, you have to do both. So Edit, Transform, Flip horizontal, and then Edit, Transform, Flip vertical. That gives us a radial design. If you see any little lines like that bother you, go up to View and turn off Snap. Click on that tile, and on your keyboard you have arrow keys. You can kind of nudge them to get rid of those lines. So that's a radial design. You can leave that one and save it into your Google, or, feel free. You can drag these tiles around. You can go to Edit, Transform again and create a new design because you have 4 potential designs based on how you tile these together. So at the end, don't forget File, Save As, head into your VAT folder. If you want to make a radial folder, that would be great. And then you can title it Radial. I'm going to add for the tutorial, and then save it as a Photoshop file, and you are done.